Yes, Kenya. Tamu sana, tamu sana, tamu sana, yes, tamu sana, yes. Yesterday, the United Opposition picked Mukhisa Kituyi as its spokesperson and the head of its secretariat. That's a move that caused a lot of excitement in the opposition. In this video, I want us to put that appointment into perspective for Kenyans to understand its political implications. If you're watching us but you have not yet subscribed, subscribe, give the video a like. Let's proceed. If you look at Kenya's politics, political parties and the coalitions, the spokesperson is normally the party leader or the coalition's leader. And these leaders normally speak through some appointed individuals called spokesmen or spokeswomen or secretary generals. So, look at the opposition. Who is the leader? Can that leader be Rigathi? I doubt. Can that leader be Kalonzo? I doubt. Can that leader be Matiang'i? I also doubt. And I doubt because if you look at these top three politicians in the opposition, they all believe they are the best. Rigathi believes he's better than Kalonzo. Kalonzo believes he's better than Rigathi. Same applies to Matiang'i. Matiang'i believes he's better than all these. And these ones also believe they are better than Matiang'i. So there is no leader in the opposition who commands that kind of respect from his colleagues the way we have been seeing with Raila Odinga. When Raila Odinga was forming NASA, it was a given fact he stood taller than his colleagues. Same to when he was forming Azimio, he stood taller than his colleagues. But with this united opposition, there is no leader standing taller than others. No leader here commands respect from his or her colleagues. That's a fact. Kalonzo is hanging around Rigathi because he hopes Rigathi will support him. He knows Rigathi was impeached, so he can't contest. Matiang'i is also hanging around Rigathi because he knows Rigathi might support him. On Rigathi Gachagwa's part, he believes he commands more ethnic votes than all these leaders. So none of these leaders stands tall among his or her colleagues. The first problem I'm seeing here, Mukhisa Kituyi will not be able to articulate the position of the united opposition. Who will he be speaking on behalf? Rigathi, Kalonzo, or Matiang'i? So Mukhisa's position will not be the position of the united opposition. There are so many political interests in the opposition. So I'm seeing a Mukhisa Kituyi who might not achieve much. I'm saying that because we expect some by-elections in about 3 months' time, 27th of November this year. These opposition parties themselves cannot even agree on joint candidates. In Mbeere North, for example, speaking a few days ago, we saw Justin Muturi sending a very strong warning to Rigathi Gachagua. In Malava constituency, there is a fight between Eugene Wamalwa's party, DAP, and Rigathi Gachagua's DCP party. They can't agree on a joint candidate. And going forward, such disagreements are only but going to increase. And should that happen, then I just don't understand how now Mukhisa Kituyi will articulate the position of the united opposition. The opposition might not come up with a common position, so Mukhisa might not achieve much. Just as I did indicate when I was starting, what the opposition needs now, in my honest opinion, is someone bringing numbers to it, not a technocrat. If, for example, they had picked, maybe, if at all they had to pick somebody from Western, if they could have picked somebody like maybe Natembea, I'm not saying Natembea has got support, but at least Natembea could have consolidated some few votes in Western to the opposition, courtesy to the fact that he is a governor in Trans Nzoia. He could have consolidated some few votes for the opposition. Politically speaking, Mukhisa Kituyi does not have much to offer to the opposition. When he speaks, nobody will listen to him. So he might be of no use to Rigathi Gachagua and his team. And also, if you look at the opposition, I'm seeing a team that is just trying to postpone problems. They don't want to accept the reality. The elephant in the room is the presidential candidate. Who will that candidate be? That's the elephant in the room. Can Mukhisa Kituyi bring Rigathi, Kalonzo, and Matiang'i to a negotiating table? And can he force or broker some form of an agreement between these leaders? I don't think so. And I don't think so because Mukhisa Kituyi has no political support behind him. So if he decides maybe to support Rigathi or Matiang'i or even Kalonzo, these other opposition leaders might not be swayed because after all, they know he does not have any support on the ground. They look down upon him. They see him as someone who does not command support anywhere. So they might not listen to him. In his attempt to broker some agreements between these leaders, they might not listen to him. Also, if you look at the opposition, William Ruto and his team, they are everywhere campaigning. What Rigathi and his team are doing, press conferences every now and then, boardroom statements. If they are not issuing press statements, then they are politicking in churches. They are not going out to meet the real voters, the people. They should go out to the streets and they should meet Kenyans. They should do that quite often. Not what we are seeing, where maybe they hold one rally, the rally is being disrupted, they disappear, only to be seen maybe after weeks. The urgent issue here should be the opposition going out to meet the people, not appointing technocrats. Those ones might not really help them win votes. Let me stop it there. If you are watching us but you have not yet subscribed, subscribe, give the video a like. Any person watching us outside Kenya, drop a comment, let us know from which part of the globe you are watching us from. If possible, subscribe, give the video a like. Thank you. God bless you. God bless Kenya.